Hey folks, how are you doing? Now welcome to this third video in why you should listen to podcast series. Now if you haven't checked out parts 1 and 2, go back and check them out. I put links to them in the description so it makes it dead easy for you. But today we're going to be talking about why you should listen to podcasts from a community point of view. So part 1 was all about why you should listen to podcasts for yourself. Part 2 is all about business, and today we're going to be talking about community. I'm breaking it down into 3 different sections. And section number 1 is all about this great tool to build your community. So point number 1 is it's great to build your network. Now we spoke about this last time in the business one, but just to recap, the more times you like, comment and share on social media, you're increasing that know, like, trust process. And podcasting is a great way of doing it. Not only do you connect with the podcast owner, the host that's actually sending that content out, you connect with audiences by commenting. They're seeing your little tiny icon online, or when you meet them face to face and the podcast hosts recognize you because of your comments and welcome you, it welcomes their community into yours as well. So by listening to podcasts and then doing the like, comment and share, it's a fantastic way of not only building your audience, but also you can build your confidence. And also, if you've got a bit of social anxiety about meeting different people, it's a great topic starter as well. What podcast do you listen to? Do you listen to them? Oh yeah, I listen to Paul's or Keith's, and then go from there. It's brilliant. It's an easy way of doing it. So not only does it help increase the know, like, trust cycle, it helps you build your network as well. Now, what you could also do is, once you figured out which podcasts you love and you've done that like, comment cycle, you can start sharing them on social media and start sharing those podcasts with your audiences. Because what it does, it shows that actually you care about your audience because you're sharing content that you're really enjoying yourself. But also, the podcast host and their community will see that. And that's powerful. That is really powerful by sharing. Sharing is one of the best things we can do on social media, apart from liking and commenting. It all fits into that circle. But after you've kind of built that network, you connected with a person, sharing it afterwards, brilliant. And then point 3 is all about getting involved with podcasts, getting involved with shows. Now, this could be a number of different ways, and to be fair, this could be a video in itself. But if I just share the top points with you, I'll probably do a separate video for these each later on. But there's loads of different ways you can get involved with shows. As we've already mentioned, you can listen to the show. So listening is number 1. Number 2 is you can share the show. That's number 2. Number 3, you can become a guest on the show. So if you think you can give value to that community and you think you and the host will kind of hit it off and have a good relationship, then why don't you become a guest on the show? And now to do this, it's normally dead simple. Sometimes it's a case of just throwing the host a message and saying, I think my topic and myself would be great for your podcast. Would it be possible? Sometimes it's just a case of throwing them a message on Facebook or LinkedIn, wherever it is, and they'll be able to say, yes, let's do it. Sometimes they might have an online form that you need to fill out, and if so, then you fill out all the necessary details and they go from there. Sometimes you have to go through an application process and sometimes you have to pay. It all depends on the show, but getting involved with shows by being a guest and giving value is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You don't go onto podcasts to sell, you go onto podcasts to give value. It's massively important, and from a community point of view, that is spot on, because that community is having one-to-one access with you through that podcast, which is golden, absolutely golden. And then you can also get involved with the show by sponsorship and advertising. So sponsorship and advertising is fantastic. Advertising is where typically you record a 30 or 60 second video or audio clip, which then the podcaster will play on their show. Dead simple. Sometimes they would record it, sometimes you would record it, but the principle's the same. You got a fixed amount of time to do that. Sponsorship is slightly different, however, because what you could do is if you've got a show that really matches up to your core values and your community is really engaging with, you can sponsor it. And sometimes, those sponsorship levels will tend to vary between different shows. Some shows you'd have your name on their social media stuff or on their website. You might have a dedicated episode for you, a sponsor episode, for instance. You could have the advert as well. It depends on the show, but it's more deeper and the reach is greater than just an advertising slot. So just to recap, in terms of getting involved with podcasts, and mainly the point of this video was why you should listen to podcasts from a community point of view. They're great for building your network. It's great by giving value from sharing, both from podcast point of view and your community point of view. And it's a great way of getting involved with shows by becoming a guest on the show, by sponsoring or advertising the show, by sharing a show, or just listening to it and then commenting and going from there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, this is part 3 of this little series. However, we are going to be producing regular content on this channel. So if you do want to subscribe to us so you get all the latest notifications on this channel, you will have access to the Grow Show podcast, the Grow Show, which is interviews with different business owners. You're going to have the next 12 months, which is also an interview with business owners, but instead of looking back, we're looking forward to the next 12 months and listen to their 3 predictions of where they think their industry is going to be over the next 12 months. Cracking show. And obviously we're going to be sending out regular podcasting tips through videos just like this. So thank you very much everyone for watching. Take care and I'll see you soon. Gary out. Bye bye.